Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are exploring the top 3 most valuable United States dollar coins that continue to attract collectors and investors from around the world. These remarkable coins include Rare Sacagawea Anthony dollars and Sacagawea dollars, some of which have become legendary in the numismatic community because of their rarity, unique mint marks, special varieties, and extraordinary auction prices. While many people view these coins as ordinary dollar coins, certain examples have sold for thousands of dollars and remain highly sought after by serious collectors. In this video, we will take a closer look at these valuable coins, learn about their history, discover their unique features, and examine why they command such impressive values in today's collector market. So let's get started. First up, the 1979 Sacagawea Anthony $1 coin without a mint mark. Many collectors overlook this coin because millions were produced, but certain examples have become highly desirable in the numismatic market. Even coins found in worn or rusty-looking condition can attract attention if they possess rare varieties, unusual characteristics, or valuable minting features. Some high-grade and scarce varieties of the 1979 Sacagawea Anthony dollar have sold for hundreds and even thousands of dollars at auction, making this coin an exciting treasure hunt for collectors. The Sacagawea Anthony dollar was introduced by the United States Mint in 1979 and was the first circulating U.S. coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic figure. Sacagawea Anthony was a famous leader in the women's rights movement and played an important role in American history. The coin was designed by Frank Gasparo and produced primarily to replace the larger Eisenhower dollar. However, the public often confused the new dollar coin with the Washington quarter because of its similar size and color. Despite large production numbers, the coin never achieved widespread popularity in circulation, which has contributed to its unique place in American coin collecting today. The 1979 Sacagawea Anthony dollar without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. On the obverse, the coin features a portrait of Sacagawea Anthony facing right. The inscriptions include Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date 1979. The reverse displays an eagle landing on the moon while carrying an olive branch, a design adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia. The coin is composed of a copper core covered by a copper nickel-clad layer and weighs approximately 8.1 grams. One of the most important features collectors search for is the famous wide rim or near-date variety. On this rare variety, the date appears much closer to the rim than on normal examples, making it significantly more valuable. Most 1979 Philadelphia Sacagawea Anthony dollars are common and can still be found in collections and bank holdings. However, the wide rim or near-date variety is much scarcer and has become the key collectible of the series. Collectors actively search through rolls and old coin collections hoping to discover this variety. Demand remains strong because it represents an important design variation from the first year of issue. Even experienced collectors consider the wide rim variety one of the most desirable Sacagawea Anthony dollars. The combination of historical significance, collector interest, and limited availability continues to drive demand in the marketplace. When discussing value, condition plays a major role. A normal 1979 Sacagawea Anthony dollar without a mint mark in heavily circulated or rusty-looking condition is usually worth around its face value of $1. Better circulated examples may bring a small premium. However, if the coin is identified as the wide rim variety, values can increase substantially. Circulated wide rim examples often sell for $13 $100 to $17 $100, while attractive uncirculated pieces can reach $12 foot hundreds of dollars. Exceptional high-grade specimens certified by professional grading services have achieved auction prices reaching into the $10 thousands of dollars. These impressive results demonstrate why collectors carefully examine every 1979 Philadelphia dollar they encounter. Collectors should always begin by checking whether the coin has a mint mark. A 1979 coin without a mint mark indicates Philadelphia production. Next, examine the spacing between the date and the rim. If the numbers in the date appear very close to the rim, the coin may be the valuable wide rim variety. Use a magnifying glass or a high-quality smartphone camera to inspect details carefully. Even if a coin appears rusty or worn, it should never be cleaned because cleaning can reduce collector value. If you believe you have a rare variety or an unusually well-preserved example, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. Proper identification is often the key to discovering hidden value. The 1979 Susan B. Anthony dollar without a mint mark remains one of the most fascinating modern United States coins. While many examples are worth only face value, the famous wide rim variety has earned a special place in the coin collecting community and can command impressive prices in today's market. Whether your coin is found in circulation, stored in an old collection, or discovered in a forgotten coin jar, it is always worth taking a closer look. You never know when a seemingly ordinary dollar coin could turn out to be a valuable collector's item worth far more than $1. Next up, the fascinating 2000p Sacagawea dollar coin, one of the most recognizable modern coins in United States history. While millions of these golden dollars were produced by the Philadelphia Mint, certain examples have become highly desirable among collectors. If you own a 2000p Sacagawea dollar with unusual color changes, rusty-looking surfaces, striking errors, or exceptional preservation, you may be wondering whether your coin could be worth more than its face value. In this video, we will explore the history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and current market values of this interesting coin. The Sacagawea dollar was first introduced in the year 2000 as a replacement for the Susan B. Anthony dollar. The coin honors Sacagawea, the Native American woman who played a crucial role in assisting the Lewis and Clark expedition. The obverse design, created by sculptor Glenna Goodacker, depicts Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste. The reverse design, created by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., features a soaring eagle surrounded by 17 stars representing the states of the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark journey. The Philadelphia Mint struck more than 767 million Sacagawea dollars in 2000, making it one of the highest mintage dollar coins in modern American history. Because of this enormous production, most circulated examples are common. However, certain rare varieties, mint errors, and exceptionally preserved specimens have attracted strong collector interest over the years. The 2000p Sacagawea dollar has a distinctive golden appearance, although it contains no actual gold. The coin is made from a manganese brass-clad composition over a copper core, giving it its famous golden color. It weighs approximately 8.1 grams and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. The mint mark P appears beneath the date, indicating production at the Philadelphia Mint. When discussing rusty condition Sacagawea dollars, it is important to understand that true rust does not form on these coins because they contain no iron. What collectors often call rusty is usually environmental damage, discoloration, oxidation, staining, or unusual toning caused by moisture, chemicals, or long-term storage conditions. In most cases, such discoloration reduces the coin's value. However, if the coin also contains a rare mint error or an important variety, it may still command significant premiums among collectors. One of the most famous varieties is the 2000p Cheerios dollar, which features enhanced tail feathers on the eagle. Another sought-after variety is the wounded eagle error, identified by a raised line crossing the eagle's body. The legendary Sacagawea mule error, which combines a Washington quarter obverse with a Sacagawea dollar reverse, is considered one of the most valuable modern U.S. coin errors ever discovered. A standard 2000p Sacagawea dollar found in circulation is not considered rare because of its massive mintage. Most examples remain worth only face value or slightly more. However, rarity dramatically increases when collectors encounter special varieties, major mint errors, or coins preserved in near-perfect condition. The Cheerios dollar remains one of the most famous modern coin rarities. Only about 5,500 promotional examples were distributed through Cheerios cereal boxes before the official public release of the coin. Many collectors actively search for this variety because of its unique eagle tail feather design. The wounded eagle variety also enjoys strong demand because it is much scarcer than ordinary circulation strikes. Meanwhile, the Sacagawea mule error is extraordinarily rare and has become a centerpiece in advanced collections. Collector demand remains strong because these varieties represent important chapters in modern U.S. numismatic history. Registry-set collectors and error coin specialists continue competing for the finest known examples, helping maintain high auction prices for the rarest pieces. The value of a 2000p Sacagawea dollar depends heavily on condition, rarity, and whether it possesses a recognized error or variety. A heavily circulated or rusty-looking example without any special characteristics is generally worth around $1, which is its face value. Common uncirculated examples may sell for approximately $2 to $15 depending on grade. High-grade specimens certified by professional grading services can command much stronger prices. Examples graded MS-68 have sold for hundreds of dollars, while near-perfect MS-69 and MS-70 examples have reached thousands of dollars at auction. The famous Cheerios dollar variety can sell for several $1,000s and, in top grades, may exceed $20,000. Wounded Eagle error coins often bring hundreds or even over $1,000 depending on preservation. The spectacular Sacagawea mule error stands in a category of its own, with examples selling for well over $80,000 and sometimes approaching $200,000 in major auctions. For collectors holding a rusty-looking 2000p Sacagawea dollar, the first step is determining whether the coin is merely damaged or if it contains a valuable variety hidden beneath the discoloration. Professional authentication may reveal surprising value. Collectors should always examine a 2000p Sacagawea dollar carefully before making assumptions about its value. Look closely at the eagle's tail feathers, search for unusual die markers, and inspect the surfaces for signs of genuine mint errors. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can significantly reduce collector value and may prevent a coin from receiving a desirable grade. Proper storage and protective holders can help preserve the coin's condition for future appreciation. If you believe you have discovered a rare variety or error, consider submitting the coin to a professional grading service for authentication and certification. A certified coin generally attracts more buyers and often sells for higher prices. The 2000p Sacagawea dollar coin is an important part of modern American coinage. While most examples remain common and worth only face value, certain rare varieties, major mint errors, and exceptional high-grade specimens have achieved remarkable auction prices. Even a coin that appears rusty or discolored deserves a closer inspection because hidden varieties and errors can transform an ordinary dollar into a highly valuable collectible. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the 2000p Sacagawea dollar remains a fascinating coin that continues to capture attention throughout the numismatic world. Next up, the 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony $1 coin. At first glance, this coin may appear ordinary, especially when found in dirty or heavily circulated condition. Many people overlook these coins because they seem common and worn. However, certain examples of the 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar have attracted significant attention from collectors and can be worth far more than their face value. In this video, we will explore the history of the coin, its unique features, why collectors search for specific examples, and how some rare pieces have reached impressive auction prices. The Susan B. Anthony dollar was introduced by the United States Mint in 1979. It was created to honor Susan B. Anthony, one of the most important leaders in the women's rights movement in American history. This was the first circulating United States coin to feature a real woman rather than a symbolic figure. The coin was struck at several mint facilities, including Denver, which produced coins carrying the D mint mark. The 1980 D issue represents the second year of production for the series. Although the government hoped the coin would become widely used in everyday commerce, many Americans found it too similar in size and color to the quarter dollar. As a result, public acceptance was limited, and many coins eventually ended up stored away in banks, collections, and personal savings. The 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar contains a copper-nickel clad composition and weighs approximately 8.1 grams. On the obverse, or front side, the portrait of Susan B. Anthony is displayed along with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1980. The small D mint mark appears below the date, indicating production at the Denver Mint. On the reverse, the coin features an eagle landing on the moon, a design adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia. Surrounding the design are the inscriptions United States of America, $1, and E pluribus unum. When found in dirty condition, the coin may show discoloration, dark toning, surface grime, and signs of circulation. While most dirty coins carry little premium because of wear, some examples may still be valuable if they possess rare die varieties, striking errors, exceptional detail beneath the dirt, or unusual minting characteristics. Collectors are often advised not to clean old coins because cleaning can significantly reduce their numismatic value. The standard 1980 D. Susan B. Anthony dollar is not considered extremely rare because millions were produced. However, rarity in coin collecting often depends on condition rather than mintage alone. Coins that survived in pristine mint state grades are much harder to find than heavily circulated examples. Additionally, collectors actively search for error coins, doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, and other unusual minting mistakes associated with the 1980D issue. Even a dirty-looking coin can attract attention if it turns out to be an error variety or if it has preserved strong design details beneath years of circulation. Professional grading services sometimes reveal that seemingly ordinary coins are actually scarce high-grade examples. This possibility keeps collector interest alive and contributes to demand in the marketplace. The value of a 1980D Susan B. Anthony dollar depends heavily on its condition and any special characteristics it may possess. In typical dirty and circulated condition, most examples are worth around $1 to $3. Coins showing moderate wear but retaining decent detail may bring slightly higher prices among collectors who are filling album spaces. Uncirculated examples with strong eye appeal can sell for $10, $20, or even more depending on grade. Professionally graded mint state specimens often command significantly higher prices. Some of the finest known examples have sold at major auctions for hundreds of dollars. Rare mint errors associated with the 1980D Susan B. Anthony dollar can reach values ranging from several $100s to several $1,000s, depending on the nature and rarity of the error. Collectors should remember that auction values fluctuate based on market demand, grading results, rarity, and overall collector interest. A coin that appears ordinary today could become much more desirable if a rare variety is identified. Collectors who find a 1980D Susan B. Anthony dollar should carefully examine the coin under good lighting. Pay close attention to the mint mark, lettering, date, and any unusual features that may indicate a mint error. Avoid cleaning the coin, even if it appears dirty, because cleaning can damage the surface and lower its value. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent additional wear and environmental damage. Research recent auction sales and compare your coin with certified examples. If the coin appears to have an error, exceptional detail, or unusually strong preservation, consider submitting it to a professional grading service. Authentication and grading can help determine its true market value and increase buyer confidence if you decide to sell. The 1980D Susan B. Anthony dollar is an important piece of modern American coinage history. While many examples are common and heavily circulated, collectors continue searching for rare varieties, mint errors, and high-grade specimens that can be worth impressive amounts of money. Even a dirty-looking coin should not be dismissed without careful inspection because hidden value may be waiting beneath years of circulation. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or a beginner checking pocket change in old collections, the 1980D Susan B. Anthony dollar remains a fascinating coin with the potential to surprise collectors and investors alike. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips, auction highlights, and hidden treasures from US coin history. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. Leave a comment below and let us know which coin you'd like us to feature next. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck finding your next valuable coin. Sparkles.